Go ahead and sit back for me. So with this first spread bite, these are called bite wings. I'm gonna take 2 on each side. So I'm gonna do 1 in the back and then 1 in the front on both sides. I'm gonna bring your chair up just a little bit. And you're gonna rest your head back on the head rest. And up a little bit. And bite down on your back teeth. And gonna open. I'm gonna take that one over. Gonna open. And bite down on your back teeth. I'm gonna open. That's better. And then I'm gonna slide it forward. And bite down on your front teeth. I'm gonna open. Same thing on the left side, starting in the front. And bite down on your front teeth. I'm gonna open. Slide that. And bite down on your back teeth. I'm gonna open.
I'm at the dentist, y'all. Y'all drawing.
I'm gonna take 4 more in the front. These are gonna be 3 on the top, 1 on the bottom.
Okay.
These are a bit uncomfortable as well, so. I'm gonna close down as best you can. And open. I'm gonna shift this one right down. Open one more time. And bite down. Gonna open. One more on the top. Bite down. Open one more time. And bite down. And bite down. And gonna open. And then one more on the bottom. And close down. I'm gonna open.
Thank you, Brooklyn, for clearing that up, man. Thank you, Brooklyn. Appreciate you. What's up? Ariane, what's up?
All right, and then like I mentioned before, the last scan is going to be a 3D scan.
Okay.
So with this one, I'm going to use this little one right here, and I'm going to scan across your teeth, top and bottom. And then, basically, your teeth will just pop up on the screen. And then Dr. Bond, he'll use this as his presentation to explain all treatment in greater detail.
Okay. Forget about me. Forget about me.
I'm going to lay your shirt back. I'm going to bring it up and back a little bit. So I'm going to start on the bottom. I'm going to have you do one big swallow. There you go. Open. Start on the bottom left. So you can close down just a little bit so I'm not pulling your cheek all over. That's the whole bottom. I'm gonna get it one more time. The link was at the bottom right side. Can you open for me? I'm gonna do the same thing on the top. Oops, sorry. Oops, sorry. Open just a little bit for me. And close down just a little bit. And open. Sorry.
Excuse me, Asia.
Mm-hmm.
Erica, can you come tomorrow at 3 for your cleaning?
Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect. And then I just have to get those back molars, and then we'll move on to the next part. And then for the last one, so I scan the whole top and the whole bottom. So for the last one, I'm gonna have you bite down, wear natural teeth like you're smiling.
Okay.
I'm gonna lay back, right back, and bite down. And then I'm gonna slide the wand in on both sides and scan up and down. Slide on the left side, open one more, real big. And now bite down. Do the same thing on the right. And bite down. And I was gonna calculate what wrong.
So this is just basically like a camera for your mouth.
Yep. So yeah, this one is like the 3D scanner, and then we also have an intraoral camera where we can take like actual pictures of your teeth. But this is good because it's a scan, so it's catching like 100
Yeah,
mini
that's
pictures,
crazy.
and it puts it all together. But you'll see, because once Dr. Bond comes in, he'll be able to. He zooms in, scans it all around. He's gonna like show you everything with your teeth, and I think it's pretty cool because it's very informative.
Nah, for real.
Because not a lot of people pay attention, or not a lot of people know that much about their teeth and all the ins and outs.
Yo, this is crazy, y'all. Look at this. It's my teeth. In 3D. This is crazy. Oh yeah, I can see all that. Damn, look how clear that is. Nah, for real, cause yeah, look how they sealed it. And look at that. That's crazy. That's my wisdom tooth.
Yeah, I believe you still have a wisdom tooth on the bottom.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
You can split it. We can only see the ones on the bottom.
Or hold on, what side of my mouth?
This is the right side.
Oh yeah, so that's my wisdom. Yep. Yeah, because this my left side, my top and bottom got pulled out.
Yep.
Okay,
This is just the top. But yeah, once he comes in here, he's gonna flip it all around. He's gonna show you all those letters that he was calling out before. He's gonna show it.
That
He'll show
is
you everything he's
crazy.
talking about.
Y'all do teeth whitening? Y'all got something for like that?
Mm-hmm. So we always suggest people start with like at-home whitening,
Yeah.
and then, or like if you need it in a hurry, that's when we would say like, oh. But at-home whitening works just as good as whitening here. But it's like
Okay.
2 different types of whitening.
Okay.
But we'll be able to discuss that too.
Okay.
Like whitening toothpaste, whitening strips. The only thing is with whitening toothpaste, I would just say be careful. So like I would say if you're gonna use it, whiten your teeth Like, use the whitening toothpaste once. So if you brush your teeth twice a day and use it in the morning and then use regular toothpaste at night.
Okay.
You don't want to overuse it because then it'll make your teeth sensitive.
Right.
And then you'll have to switch like Sensodyne, keep switching back and forth, back and forth. So, but
Cause that's what I use anyway, though.
Sensodyne?
Sensodyne.
That's good. But yeah, the only thing is, well, I'm not sure about this office whitening kits. I just started here a month ago.
Okay.
But most in-house whitening kits are stronger than the ones in store. So that's why we always say start with that. See how your teeth take to it before you jump to something like super powerful. And then your teeth are always sensitive, and then you can't even enjoy them.
Oh. Yo. Yo. Yo.
Okay.
Oh my God, Booker. I didn't see this one. Except that I couldn't, bro. I couldn't.
Dr. Bun will be in just a moment. Did you want your coffee back?
No.
No.
Yeah. What's up, y'all? Oh, good morning. Good morning.
Yeah, it's already right down. So as soon as you're done, you got it.
I be forgetting.
So, on your teeth. Alrighty. So here's the upper here, lower teeth here. And so, yeah, we've got the kind of black spot here where you have some decay that's starting to eat into the tooth there. So we'll, get in there, get that all cleaned out, and then fill that in. All right, and then similarly, there's a cavity that's started on the adjacent tooth here. It's a little more hidden. Hasn't quite gotten to the point where it's actually like a true hole, like cavity in the tooth. But we're picking up on it on the X-rays, so we'll probably do those, same time. Fix that one up, fix the one in between on that guy. So they're both taken care of there. I think it was. This tooth here, let's see if I can view that. So bit of decay starting right in here. Okay, a little tricky to see here, but picking up also on it on the X-ray there. All right. Now a lot of those, like that area and this area, are all the in-between areas of the teeth. Okay, so when we see that there's decay on those spots, a lot of times what we are, thinking is that we're maybe not flossing quite frequently enough, because that area is inaccessible to the brush. Okay, basically we can get like 3 of the 5 surfaces of the teeth clean with the brush, but the other 2, these kind of like in between areas, aren't getting cleaned up that way. So that's where like the floss or the floss pick or whatever is able to get in there, in between there, and clean that all out. Okay.
I dig in my joints so much
Yeah.
that I'll be busting my gums because it's always, my teeth is so tight that I have to floss. So
So
I floss.
Do you do
basically,
it
is
every
what-
day, or
I
just
floss.
after meals, or?
I floss probably every time I put something in my mouth, it gets stuck in my tooth, so I have to floss.
Got it. Are you going just where those things are getting stuck? Or
I hit
just all
everything.
around, everywhere?
I hit
Okay,
everything.
good. Yeah, I mean, if that's the case, I mean, that's great. I think that, that's going to be what it takes to keep everything clean and healthy moving ahead. Some other ways that we can, help by strengthening the teeth would be like more fluoride use, okay? We can get you started on a toothpaste that has more fluoride content. And that fluoride, each and every time you're using that, basically like clings on and into the enamel of the teeth and makes it more dense, okay? And that can make it more resistant to bacteria and plaque, as well as just watching like what our sugar intake levels are, right? That can be a big component, because if we have plaque sitting on the teeth, well, that alone isn't usually quite enough. Right? We also almost have to like feed the plaque, right? Feed the bacteria in there, and the primary source of fuel for the bacteria is like simple sugars, right? So things that like are in fruit juices or fruits in general, like soft drinks, like soda, and added sugar beverages kind of stuff. Gatorade, sports drinks a lot of times have a lot of added sugars, as well as just foods high in sugar, and that can be any source of sugar, right? Like bread has a lot of carbohydrates. Those are sugars, right? So, even things of that nature where it's not always like the candy kind of stuff, right? I mean, obviously, yes, candy's not going to be great for the teeth because of the sugar, but it can be other sugar sources in other foods, right? A lot of processed foods have a lot of added sugars, right? So keeping that in mind as well, and watching, not just like how well we're cleaning, but also the amount of sugar, because it can be a real small amount of plaque sitting there, but if you're constantly feeding it, it's gonna more quickly eat through the tooth than if you had a whole mouthful of plaque sitting on there, but there's never any sugar we're adding to it, right? You're not always gonna get the same amount, right? So it's a little bit of like tackling both that really fully kind of protects everything. Alrighty. Cool. What else? Yeah, you have a lot of the back groove areas kind of sealed or filled in already, so that's pretty good. The one molar back here, okay, we can see is a little bit more stained and whatnot. But what we actually have here on this one, a couple things. One, it doesn't have that partner down below it, so it's that's weird. I can do both.
Yeah, I did do it, but it was up there.
Yeah, it's weird. Let me try that again. There we go. So yeah, that guy that's like kind of creeping down, right? So you can see it's kind of coming across, and he goes. Whoop. So basically, that happens when we don't have the bottom one opposing it. The teeth want to touch, so it kind of travels until it find something to touch, okay? And in your case, that probably would end up being the gum tissue down here. We're also seeing on our scan x-ray, okay, there's a decay up in here in this region. A lot of times that's due to the fact that when you have the teeth well aligned and they're right next to each other like this, there's minimal area and space for food to get caught in between, okay? But then when you start to have one travel down, it actually opens up more of a food trap, okay? So a lot of stuff's getting caught in there, plus it's so far back, it's harder to access to clean well. So yeah, we got some big decay there. It's traveling downwards on us in a bad position. It doesn't really function for us right now because there's no other tooth against it. We just got to get him out.
Yeah, I was about to say that's a wisdom, ain't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
let's please, let's pull him
It's the
out.
last one that you have there.
Yeah.
So just get that out so it's not a bother anymore. And that'll help out in a good way. The tooth in front of it here, we'll see on the x-ray, has a little bit of decay starting. But if we can remove this, clean that surface real well, and keep it clean over time, we can kind of halt that before it gets too much further to the extent of needing a filling or things like that.
Right.
So we can be real conservative with this one, given that one we can remove and clean up real nicely. Alrighty.
Gotcha.
Let's see what else here. Oh, the bottom tooth here. When I was blowing some air back here, getting real sensitive, right? And what we can see is we've got some cracks on the tooth, okay, here and then here, coming off here, and it kind of travels along, okay. So a lot of times when we see teeth like this one that have real big fillings in here, okay, and it's getting these cracks coming off the sides, all right, it means things are kind of deteriorating, all right. And that's a molar. You bite pretty hard on your molar teeth, and so what's happened is when this was filled in, it kind of weakened the tooth, okay, as all fillings generally do. And those weak points here are starting to break apart from each other, right? So there's different corners of the tooth, and this one is kind of separating away from this one with this crack, and this one's separating from this one with this crack. And especially when we see multiple of them and it's getting sensitive for you, we know, okay, this is going to fall to pieces at some point. We don't know when, but it's getting there. We got to get that better protected, all right? And the best way we know how to do that is to cover all sides and top with it, okay, with a restorative, like, ceramic material that the lab will fabricate for us, okay? So that'd be like a crown or a cap.
Right.
And so I'll basically go around and smooth down the sides here, smooth off the top a bit, okay, to make space, kind of miniaturize the tooth, and then that way we have the space we need to kind of get that crown fitted over top there, and that's going to kind of seal down and cement onto what's left for us, and keep that all nice and strong moving ahead, so we don't have the risk of this cracking and fracturing, all that kind of stuff.
Right. Is that one crack right there?
This one, no, not exactly. There is a groove here, but that's just where kind of like this and that one form together. A lot of times like goes in. But yeah, that one has a relatively smaller, filling or sealant material on top. So, that's why, like this one, as it came out further here, it got thinner here than what it is here, right? A lot more thickness.
Yeah.
All right, so that one's in better shape from not having so much of it removed for the filling.
Absolutely.
Good. And yeah, lastly, we're seeing, with our gum measurements, getting a lot of deep pockets as I'm kind of going down underneath. Yeah,
because it's my food. I don't know but it just it's like goes in my teeth, like in between the teeth and the gum, literally. Like when I'll floss and I can pull food from like under there, and I'm like, what the hell?
So when you haven't had a cleaning in a while, okay, the plaque then hardens to the side of the tooth. We'll see all those areas on the x-ray where it's basically clung on to the side, and it's just a constant source of bacteria infecting the gums, all right?
So that's why it got dark like that around this? Okay.
Yeah, so that's just generally some stain that can occur, but yeah, also just from, plaque kind of sitting around for a long time. But when it's there for a long time, it kind of dives deeper down into the gums, creating a big open pocket. And that's literally what's happening is what the food kind of goes into that pocket and then just sits there. and we got to get in there and clean it all out, and then get it to heal so that the gums can kind of tighten up against the side of the tooth again, and then that'll be the, more, like the connective tissue will be held stronger. Okay, so when the food tries to get down in there, it can't push down as hard because you got more, of a barrier pushing back against it.
Right.
Now there is a bit here where like we've lost some bone from around the teeth, and so when that bone level drops down, the gums kind of follow it, so inevitably you're always probably going to have a little bit more of a pocket there even after things heal well, to the point where you, more than others who haven't had that bone loss, you're going to be still more prone to that, food collecting in there. So generally when we've seen that, bone loss happen, we know, okay, you're still more at risk for continued kind of aggravation of the gums, infection and all. And we need to stay on top of things more. Basically we'll follow up, as opposed to like just the twice a year that we would say would be our normal kind of cleaning schedule for you. We're going to be doing more like 4 times a year, double it at least to start with, until we see that everything's being maintained well, that the gum tissue is healed up and it's staying healthy. But yeah, that allows us, to kind of monitor very nice and closely to make sure everything's, keeping, stable. Okay,
Right.
We're not losing more of that bone over time here, because ultimately we can, start losing a lot of teeth that way.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah.
We lose too much bone, and there's nothing more holding the tooth in. It's
right.
gonna start wobbling and shaking its way out. So yeah, we are at a stable enough point here where we can get it all clean and keep at it, and we're not at major risk of that happening. But again, we wouldn't want that continuing, because that could be an eventuality for you. Alrighty. Yeah, and then looking here, we see some more chipping areas where clenching grinding's kind of hurting us in that way. So we'll get a guard made up so we can keep all that biting force kind of nice and even. All right, and not beating up on any one tooth or any couple teeth more than others, because over time that can wear things down and cause damage. Alrighty.
Yeah.
Good. Any other questions on looking at that stuff?
No, that was perfect.
All right. Let me jump over the X-rays here, show you what those are looking like. Get you checked out next time.
All right.
Cool. So here's that overall kind of scan view around your head there.
Okay.
So here's the wisdom tooth
That's
here.
coming down.
That dark area is the decay. All right, that's starting up. Obviously, we can see how it's poorly positioned there, and then here's kind of that big open area that food's getting caught in there, and then here's the level of the bone, and it started at this level of the tooth, and now it's all the way up here, so you've only got like a little bit there left, and that's a little bit of the story all around here, like back here. It used to be down here, and it's gone up to there.
Okay, I
Used
see
to be
what
down
you're
here, gone up to
saying.
there. Used to be up here, now it's come down to here. All right, so those are all the kind of compromised spaces here, and again, this will never truly 100% fill in, so to speak. The bone's not going to spontaneously start growing back down again, so that may always be an area that traps some food and whatnot. But hopefully, the cleaner we get it, again, the tighter the tissue can become, and the more resistant it'll be to having that food and entrapment, essentially. All right. Here's our closer up X-ray views, so you can start to see some of the decay areas already. Here's that one spot on the front tooth that you can see from the front surface. Here is where it's kind of on the adjacent tooth I was talking about. All right, right in there, a little bit of darkness starting up. Right, so we'll get those filled in together. Over here, that darkness here was the cavity starting up on that canine tooth, and then all this kind of fuzzy stuff, these little spikes coming off the side, that's all that plaque that's hardened. All right, so that's just a local infection right under the gums, causing the gum disease and the bone loss. All right, so see where that's all stuck along the sides. I just gonna have to go in and scrape all that clean out of there. so we can get the gums healing. So that was on that left side. And then same kind of thing going over here on the other side. All right, all these plaque buildup areas to clean out. So the way we'll address that, sequence wise, will be a general overall cleaning to start with. The few gum measurements that I did, the hygienist will do a little bit more of a complete gum exam to determine where and what depth all those pockets are, and kind of map it out in your mouth, so that way we can track over time. Hey, we started at a millimeter measurement of 6 or 7 here. Now with some good healing, we're getting down to 5 or 4 or even less. 3 to 1 is our ideal. Okay, so you're gonna start out with a whole bunch of deep numbers, and they'll show up on the screen red to kind of indicate, oh, this is deep. And then over time, we want to compare back to where we started with and see an improvement and shallow numbers moving ahead. Alrighty. So they'll do an overall cleaning, kind of focusing above the gum line, do those measurements, map everything out, and then bring it back for the deep cleans, and usually address those right side one day, left side another day. All right. And then check on the healing as time goes on. All right.
Okay.
Cool. So next steps I would say for you are going to be, let's get this wisdom tooth out before that kind of has a chance to get any deeper and start abscessing and causing pain there already. So we'll address that together here, and then I want to get you rolling on that first hygiene visit, okay? So they can do all that mapping and initial cleaning, and then we'll be able to coordinate some of those other fillings and deep cleanings from there on out. All right. All right, Erica. Anything else for me? Any other questions
That's
or thoughts?
it.
Awesome.
That's it.
Awesome.
That's it.
Cool. Let me hand things off to Asia here, and she'll get you checked out for next time.
All right, perfect. Thank you.
Gotcha.
Appreciate
Yeah.
you.
I know
Yeah.
Dee had offered that cleaning for tomorrow.
Oh yeah, she did. I forgot.
All right.
What time she said?
3 o'clock.
Okay, yup.
I'll make
I
sure
got
she
right
can
there.
register.
Yeah. Cause I
Okay.
forget.
And then we'll just get you an appointment for your extraction.
Okay. Y'all, this is why y'all don't want to go to jail. Cause sitting in there, they'll let you rot away, man. I'm telling you. It's no good. It's no good, bro. Shit crazy. I don't think I've been in the dentist probably in it's probably been, I'm gonna say 10 years since I've been in the dentist. Man, shit's crazy, listening to him saying your gums done created pockets from the plaque buildup. What? This is crazy. The bone density fell. What? Oh my God, my teeth could fall out. That's all I hear.
No. not yet.
Yo.
Not yet.
Crazy, man. Damn.
Not ready. You are all set. I'm gonna have you have
Yeah.
to sneak back out into the waiting room.
Oh my
And
God.
once Dee gets a moment, she'll be able to get you that appointment card and get you scheduled for that extraction.
Okay. Thank you.
Not a problem. Have a great rest of your day.
You too. 10 tomorrow at 3.
Yep. Yeah.
Yes. Back you get whatever the boss says, man. It was informative.
Okay.
Yeah, it was informative for sure.
Let me look at your benefits and make sure you are good for that.
Okay. I'll let you down.
Let's see if right now you have 873 tomorrow. Oh, you should. Your cleaning is only $88. And then your extraction. Just one extraction. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's just that one wisdom tooth, if I'm not mistaken.
So you do have
Today? No, let's wait till.
prepare yourself.
Yeah, let's wait till tomorrow.
Let me see how long you want for the extraction. You can do it before you clean it if you want.
Okay.
Okay. All right, well then she can do her cleaning at 2 and then, I mean the extraction at 2 and 3. Yep. 2 o'clock tomorrow.
2 o'clock?
Yep.
All
I
right.
guess you're getting all your work done.
Hey,
Back to back.
yeah.
Good. You got real lucky.
Nah, for real.
Yeah, normally it'd be all over the place.
Okay. Some say I lucked up. I call it perfect timing.
You really did.
Hey.
I added everything in there. We'll see tomorrow.
True.
One appointment card.
I'm going to write it in my phone. I should be good. Tomorrow at 2. All right. See you. You too. Thank you. Oh, it's raining and shit. It's raining. What the hell? What the helly? Or it's not raining. Is it raining? I can't tell, y'all. Is it raining or what? Is it raining, y'all? I think it look misty. Yeah, it's a little mist. It's a little mist. It's cool. We outside. It's a little mist. They over there getting their groceries and shit. Early morning shit. You know what I'm saying? Nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy, y'all. We got in and out of that joint today. And we're coming back tomorrow. Let's be clear. Let's be clear, y'all. Let's be fucking clear. We just came out of the goddamn dentist. You know what I mean? We gotta get them teeth clean. Y'all, I don't know if I've been here in 10 years. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if I haven't been. This shit stinks. Let's hold on, because I can't even fucking think straight with that shit in my face. Yo, listen, I don't even know if I've been to the the dentist in 10 years. I can't remember the last time. I'm gonna be honest. I cannot remember the last time I went to a dentist. And no, you know what? I went to a dentist and they looked at my teeth and told me my teeth looked okay. And right at that moment, I knew he was not the dentist for me. I said, I'm never going back to him. And that's why I never went back. That is why I never went back to, that's not why I never went back to a dentist, but that was the last time I went to a dentist. Because, oh no, you can't go out this way. What the hell? Got me following her. But yeah, that was the last time I went to a dentist and stuff like that. So yeah. And whole time, I really needed, whole time I really needed to go to a dentist. Whole time I really, like, this is what I'm saying. Like, what crappy ass dentist? Y'all lucky I can't even remember. Not the people, but the dentist office. Is lucky I cannot remember what dentist office I went to, and he said, no, you look great. Like, no, I didn't. I needed help then. Should I get something to eat or something while I'm out here? Should we go check on Ricky Lowski? What time is this? Early. That hoe up. She took them kids to the that hoe is up. She took them kids to the goddamn daycare not too long ago. Let's see what type time this hoe on this morning. Cause you know people be bipolar and shit, and I don't have time for it. I'm gonna be honest. I don't have time for a bipolar hoe today. I don't feel like that. Y'all know what I'm saying? So let's see what Ricky Oso is doing this morning. How she's giving it up. Let's see how this hoe giving it up this morning. Oh, I was just talking to YouTube Live. I said, let's call Ricky Oso and see how she feeling this morning. Let's check her temperature.
Don't keep checking my motherfucking temperature.
Cause you know these hoes be bipolar out here. I said, let's see what she on this morning. How she giving it up.
Yeah, I'm ready to get this shit up.
Cause I know you was dropping it. I know you done dropped them kids off and shit this morning.
Yeah, I'm at Hallmark now.
I know you are. I know you are.
You already said I look like cotton candy. I got blue pants on. and like a pink long sleeve. Yo, that little girl, correct? She said with a cherry on top because I got the red pocketbook.
Oh, you out here.
Cause, man,
Cause.
she got her motherfucking sweatsuit on, so I'm recording, so I'm like, well, what you want, your Nike socks and sales? And she like, yeah, who gonna check me? Like the little girl be on point. She said, and who's gonna check me?
Oh,
she said, well, Mom, I know you ain't talking because you look like cotton candy.
Shit, you out here acting like
I recorded that shit. I said, yo, this little girl ain't gonna tell her what's gonna come out her motherfucking mouth.
Type shit.
It is terrible.
Type shit.
Like, you don't pull your motherfucking head leg down.
Nah, for real. I gotta get a fucking tooth pulled down.
And that's exactly what she said too. Matter of fact, she said, the fuck. Hold on, I'm about to play my little shit. It's not funny.
Nah, cause y'all burnt out for real. I'm Gary Sly. I just left the goddamn dentist, man.
That's why you up and rolling this morning.
Yeah, I just left the goddamn dentist. I was there at 8 o'clock, and I'm just getting done. I was in there for a whole hour and a half. But yeah, so I'm coming from around the corner. From Delaware.
I'm ready to play my little number.
Alright, bet I'm about to slide. Slide to the lip. Yo, so I just left the dentist and they telling me that I wasn't flossing right. Like, what? What do you, like, do y'all not, like, my girlfriend get tired of me flossing because I be, like, she like, well, don't dig your tooth out. You know what I'm saying? But now let's be clear, because it was a point in time where I wasn't going to the dentist, I wasn't flossing, I was just kind of brushing. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be honest, like, and that's when I was ripping and running the streets. When I was ripping and running the streets, you don't really pay that much attention to your mouth. You know what I'm saying? You just on shit like, all right, boop, quick little brush. Because one time, I remember this sticks with me since I was a kid. That a dentist told me you're not really supposed to brush your teeth for a long time. You know what I'm saying? You're not supposed to... You're not supposed to do that repeatedly. You feel me? They said 30 seconds is all you should spend. And I don't know if he meant on each tooth or the whole head. But the thing was, as long as I'm brushing my teeth, you know, you lick your teeth to see if you feel plaque on your teeth. And So, you know, that was kind of my, I guess like my, damn, what's the word that I'm looking for? That was my, judgment. Like that would notify me whether I should keep brushing or if I should stop. Like I'm brushing, and you know how you can, like you eat, let's say you brush your teeth in the morning, then at night, like throughout the day as you're eating, you feel like plaque building up on your teeth. So, you know, by the end of the night, ba 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 ba. Now there'll be some days where I go the whole day and I don't feel nothing on my, you feel me? I don't feel nothing on my teeth. So I'm not going to brush it, because I also know that if you brush too much, you can, you know, you can kill the enamel on your tooth. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know, it's like you just kind of gotta, you gotta know your body, and part of knowing your body is knowing your teeth. That's a part of your body. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, it's just like one of them things, one of them kind of things. So yeah, but I don't know. We figuring it out as we go along, and it's raining and shit out here. Dang, it's not like a heavy rain, but my windshield keep getting wet. You know what I'm saying, y'all? So. What you looking at, nigga? What's going on? What's going on here? Huh? What is Ricky Oski doing? Why is she on the ground? Let's figure this out. Let's get the windows wide. What is Ricky Oski doing? What is she doing? What are you doing? What is yo? What is the lady doing? What is the lady doing? What you out here doing, mommy? Oh yeah, let me get $5 worth.
Y'all be sure it came up. Put it in.
I don't know if I like it.
Oh my God, he said I want to buy a bike.
That one?
I don't know. My baby dad might want it when he come. I don't know. He said a bike too. I'm not gonna play these numbers though. He done took my.
What kind of bike? What kind of bike is it? Here. I want an electric bike. I don't want no. I don't want pedal.
Why is it one at my job?
Electric one?
In a patient room. Do you know how bad I wanted to? You don't know the codes that get in that motherfucker?
Type shit.
It's in my patient. No, I'm like, and it's been there. If it's there tomorrow,
it's over. Yeah.
Since somebody up in there, it ain't gonna be scared.
Nah, for real. Nah, for real.
Just put it in.
Here it is, right here, dude.
No, I want an electric bike, bro.
Nah, for real. Shit. I wish I could find somebody like, yo, all you need is a gloves. They ain't gonna know who.
I ain't gonna use it.
No, but it's on my side there. They gonna be like, who we on Green Bay?
Nah, do it a day that you not on. A day that you always on the same side?
No, you know what? No, because they moved me to DE, technically. But me and the girl came to a little, you mean, where she like, I can stay on my side, you can stay on your side. Yeah, I know. So, y'all. So, technically, they think, you feel me? I'm supposed to be on DE. But I stayed on my side, so, y'all, for real. But I've been on there, though, even still.
What you need?
Yeah, the bag was still right there. I said, they ain't about to come get his little money. That ticket was really his that I posted. But
what you hit? He hit?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Like, he gave me $10, and he, like, you feel me? But they was his numbers. So I'm like, damn.
So you didn't play the numbers, too?
I didn't play that number. Like, you feel me? Because when people give me numbers, I be like, man, it be fucking me up sometimes because I forget to play. But it was only $104. He told me, you can keep 50. I know. You lucky I told you. Nah, for real that. But you know, I'm not like that. Like, you feel me? You lucky. Yeah. So he's like, oh, I'm coming to get that because all them times you be hitting. I'm like, boy, you so petty, but all right.
Type shit.
But I told him, he didn't even know that I was saying, like, yo, your ticket came out because I hit him early this morning. Like, yo, the numbers came out. So he didn't even know if I was really saying, like, so I'm like, he like, damn, look, he on the phone, like, damn, that's my number. So I'm like, boy, I played it. He talking about, well, where you at? Damn, but that is good money though for that soap, $20. Yeah. Look, his little 50 right here. Yeah. And basically, I'm about to play it back. I ain't gonna play that many though, but I'm about to fuck with them 4 digits because I never knew that you can do 50 combination. I never knew that with the 4 digit. Like how I be doing with the 3 digit. Like the $3 on one ticket, and it'd be like what, like 250, 500. So imagine the 4 digit with the 50 combination. I never knew that you could do that.
Oh, hold on. You thought you could only do 3.
Do it with the 3. You can't do it with the 5 though.
Okay, so just 3 and 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm about to start doing that. I wonder how much it is though. Honey, look, you need a lot this morning. The fuck? You want me to smoke it for you?
Type shit. It's too early, man.
You had 2 bags. Where did I get the soap from? Hell, they're bad. You had 2 bags left? All right, you just gave me the bag. Oh, yeah. Oh my, you know what?
What the fuck is going on out here this morning? You wanna know the day here? Let me show you the day, brother. Come here. Let me show you.
I got my phone on.
Hold on, brother. My boy. There you go, my boy.
Like he's not winning tickets.
You know he's my boy.
What you need today for that?
It's too early. I just go shoot it because he's not the only motherfucker who play motherfucker tickets.
But you playing here every day though.
I know, so I'm trying to tell you.
But he's probably being like, you know what I mean?
Because there's only 2 people here. It's cool. We're gonna food stamps and go play somewhere else.
Yeah, like he be here every morning giving these people a hard time. Girl, he be acting like his ticket hit. Girl, he play, I think, like sports and stuff.
I mean, you know him, right?
No.
That's the nigga Silky used to mess with.
For real?
He bad off now. He from Chester.
Oh, shit.
That's what I mean.
Yeah. Girl,
She got him on his on her body.
Mm.
They got each other, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. They was,
Oh,
when she was a
my.
little on 5th down bottom,
Mm.
that's what she was doing.
Oh, he's taking an awful long time. If I would have said the whole motherfucker 104, that's only 104. But if it was combination, it would have been, I don't know, because I never hit, like, you know what I mean?
So when he hit it like boxed?
Yeah, it was boxed, but it was 50-50, but it didn't come straight.
Right.
He had 5187 and it was backwards, like 8175.
Okay.
Yeah. Girl, we had a stack of tickets. He gave me $10, and you know me, I probably played like $15.
Type shit.
So we only won what, like 75 back for real. He won 90, like 94.
Type
I
shit.
know.
Who that?
My baby. Look, I just brought some soap, huh? Get them. I know you don't. I still just brought a whole big ass bag. You don't want that men's one, do you?
What makes him?
The
No.
no. Yeah. Yeah, you use regular, right?
Yeah.
He said, I don't know nothing about the soap, thinking it's coming out the thinking it's coming out the 50. He is funny, yo. He ain't gonna carry it though. He fucking around telling me to hold this shit. And guess who 5187? That's who that is.
Oh.
Slim.
Oh yeah.
Her birthday,
Yes,
they
it is. Yeah, it sure is.
Do you wear Old Spicy over there?
Yes, the fuck I do. He got that?
It's in there, yeah.
Shut the fuck up. Oh no, let me see that bag.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let me see what's going
$5
on.
worth.
I got you.
For my ticket, for real.
Oh yeah, let me see. Oh, we got some other. Oh no, I can't use this kind. Damn. I'm allergic to this. Damn, that sucks. Damn, cause this is my flavor. So I got those shits. Damn. I can't use it. Period, mamas. Damn. And these is like not even the big bars. These the little bars. These ain't the... I don't think these is the big bars. Let me see. Nah, these ain't the big bars or so. Where is they? I'll take 2 of these. Oh yeah, let me put them back in there. I can't use these. I'm allergic to these. I can't use these. I gotta use the white, you know, the regular soap. I don't know if he one of them.
He don't even want to carry the bag. He said he going outside.
Oh.
You use this.
I thought I seen some regular blue ones. These is
Now, well, look, I sell it. Shit.
Yeah, that's the good shit.
Ain't that stuff?
That allspice.
Yeah, that is the good shit.
But I can't. I'm allergic to the blue shit.
Oh.
Right. Damn. Oh, these all pink. I thought they was blue and pink.
Let me see. They the ones that smell. Let me see that.
I thought they was all
you know,
blue.
different. They got different smells.
They all say
Yeah.
pink rose of them.
Damn, but you know the other pink ones smell good as a motherfucker.
That's what I'm saying.
Damn, they smell like original Dove. It's just pink.
Yeah, that part.
Yeah, this alright, honey. We need these.
Nah, it's for sure.
I really needed this.
Alright, these mine. Alright.
Let me see. Yeah, I needed these. I literally just said, damn, Tierra, my sister needs some too. Let me see some. Look at me like, yeah, my sister needs some of these too. Look, they done stole these.
Wow.
Ooh, that's all pink.
Exactly. That's what I'm
It's all
saying.
pink bars.
It's all pink. It's all the same one.
Sorry, Dale. Shit, soap
It's
is soap.
type shit.
It's all pink bars. Wow. They done took all them people pink bars.
Yes, for sure. They had to.
Oops. Cause they in the dollar store.
That part. It's all good.
They in Dollar General. You got 5 of them, 6.
That's 6 now.
Yeah. Hey, these are motherfuckers like $1 or like $2 in there. I'm ready to make my money.
Type shit.
Yo. I'm ready to take some of these out. Like, I'm ready to take some of them out. It's like, now I'm gonna give them away. Some people might need them, get my little blessings.
Type shit. There you go.
How much
What
we
you
going
looking
today?
at?
714?
You know what I'm saying? It's a little cold. I might need to turn the heat on. It's supposed to be in the 70s today. What we doing? It's 63, but it feel like 55. I'm gonna be honest. It feel like it's 55 degrees outside, you guys. It doesn't feel all that great. Let's see what's going on here. Let's see what's going on here with this weather here. You know what I'm saying? See, the rain's supposed to stop, but it's supposed to be cloudy and it's supposed to hit 71. Let's see how real this shit get. Yeah, she better get out of here with that black shit. Come on now. No, I don't fuck with them blacks. I don't care what that man just did. I want me an Ioniq 6. Can somebody on here give me an Ioniq 6? So I can go pick my honey up. Somebody gave me an Ioniq 6 today. I'm going to drive to my woman. I ain't going to lie to you. I would drive 13 hours straight to my woman. And that's no lie. I would drive straight there. We had a good morning though, guys. We went to the dentist. We went to the motherfucking dentist. I got these chompers looked at. We got these chompers looked at. Oh, I keep gleek, gleek, gleek. I keep doing that. Yo, we got these chompers looked at. We got these chompers looked at. We got these chompers looked at. And guess what else they told me? I grit my damn teeth too much. They said, you gotta quit grinding the motherfuckers while you sleep. Excuse my French. They said, you gotta quit grinding them, guy. You gotta quit grinding them. You're not gonna have no teeth. They keep ripping up. See, look, like, you can't really, oh, see, look at that. Like right there, see how that got a point? Cause it's chip right there. It's chip over here. See how this one don't look as, go do it. That point look different from that point. And you know why? Cause I be gritting on my teeth. They gonna fix this tooth right here. See that? That tooth right there? They gonna fix that. And then I was picking up a cavity on this tooth right there. So they gonna fix all that shit, yo. They gonna put me back in the game. I'm gonna be like, everything I do is gonna start with a smile. Cause that make me like feel a little way for real. That little groove. I chipped it. I chipped this tooth too. See that? You can see it look like a stepping stone. So, but it's all good. We smoking on that loud pack, you feel me? And then, of course, it don't hurt that fact. Yeah. I wonder who he got that rental from. Because for sure that ain't his. You know what I'm saying? For sure that ain't his car. I know me, man. He's dusty. And that's not my business to tell. See, I got an overbite. Can you tell I have an overbite? See how it go up? It go up a little bit. I gotta get my teeth fixed, y'all. I really hope everybody out there is taking care of their mouth, man. Because, boy, y'all don't want to be 50 years old with no teeth. I ain't gonna lie. That's just not what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I was up at 8 o'clock in the morning about these teeth, huh? Yeah, I don't play with my teeth. That's why, God, don't go to jail. Don't be out here ripping and running the streets and not taking care of your body. You know what I'm saying? Because now, you know, now that I be trying to take care of my teeth, trying to floss and stuff like that, I keep it everywhere I go, I got flossers with me. Like, this is not a game. I keep flossers everywhere I go. Like, I don't play like that. Like, wherever I'm sitting down at, it's some flossers around. Know that. Because I don't like stuff stuck in my teeth. Like, I just don't. Like, I hate shit stuck in my teeth, but my teeth is so tight that it's always something stuck in my teeth. Like everything gets stuck in my teeth. I have never ate a food and it didn't get stuck in my teeth. Everything gets stuck in my teeth. Let's be clear. I can't even. He said he gonna clean that out though. Look at that. Look at that. Like I'll be in my teeth so much. I'll be in my teeth so much these joints be bleeding, I ain't gonna lie. Look, it's because prior to, I wasn't taking the best care of my teeth. You know why? Because I was running the streets. I got pistachios in my teeth now. This is what I'm saying. Like I can't eat nothing without something getting stuck in between my teeth, period. That's just on the gang. You feel what I'm saying? And then of course, the lady take 10 years. Getting her little ticket. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't see that motherfucker. One more. Damn. We got the soap. Got that for 20.
Yeah. I didn't know it was gonna be shitty like this over there.
I seen the weather. It's gonna be like this tomorrow, but you know that shit be changing.
Exactly. I hope it's not. Cause it's cold. I almost turned
Yeah, you should have like cotton candy with a carrot on top.
Nah, for real.
Yeah. She said, can you tell your friends to pull up the LJs on Fridays?
For what? What the hell? What's going on LJ's on Friday?
Or They crazy.
Damn, there's a fire out here.
I'm still watching them episodes, boy.
What episode? Oh, I was supposed to watch what you call this weekend? I forgot. What's that show called? BMI. There goes my baby.
Nah, it's crazy. I ain't even get to really like do her hair properly. It's early for this shit up here.
What's that? The house that's boarded up?
Probably. Like Virginia's.
Are you not gonna move over? You damn, you all in their face.
But it's boards though, so where they at? Oh, that lady in the wheelchair. They just got here. They had a lady in a wheelchair probably.
Oh, that's her house.
Mm-hmm. We so nosy. It's too early for this shit. Yeah, that motherfucker be in there acting like he got winning tickets and all types of shit.
Yeah, that nigga burnt out. That's crazy. He's burned. He was already burned. That nigga's fried. That nigga's fried sushi. You heard? I said, what? Okay, motherfucking I mean. I really got caught on that shit. Fuck with that shit. Some dippers ain't nothing to play with you. That shit ain't nothing.